What's going on, guys? It's Jordan back today with today's second video. And guys, Zilliqa is ready to absolutely go up to the upside or to the downside within 48 hours. And in this video, we're going to take a look at exactly what those price targets are to both sides and which way I think we're actually going to end up going. So if that sounds good to you guys and you guys are new to the channel and you guys do enjoy today's content, press that subscribe button down below. I appreciate every single one of you guys that do it, and I'm going to know if you do it. I'm going to know. Just kidding, guys. But as we jump on into the daily chart here, we have been stuck in between this green support and this red resistance for weeks now, like a drunken sailor in between these two red resistance and green support, right? And we're due for a breakout. You guys can see we've been in this symmetrical triangle since literally December 20th, right? And I think it's about time that we break out of it. This technically has to break out by February 11th, but I think we're actually going to break out of this sooner than that, right? And this is exactly why. You guys know, if you guys have been watching my Zil videos, a couple of days ago, we did break out of this shorter term symmetrical triangle when we had this resistance line. We broke up out of it, we back tested it, and now we're continuing on to the upside. And pretty much what we're doing, right? If I make a quick thing here, there we go. Pretty much what we did after we broke out of this shorter term symmetrical triangle, all we did is back test this old resistance back here as new support, right? And now we're continuing on to the upside, and we're really going up to retest this resistance for a second time within the last, for actually a third time within the last 3 days. And we want to see a daily close above this resistance line to confirm this breakout to the upside. But it also is possible we break out back to the downside, guys. Let's switch on over to the 4 hour to see if we have any clues on this. You guys can see on the 4 hour, we have a bunch of different things going on here. First of all, on the 4 hour RSI, right, we aren't even oversold. We have absolute room to run, which is crazy since we moved up from 62 cents to about 75 cents. About 15% move, and we're still not even bought on the RSI. We're only at about a 58 on the 4 hour RSI. So we have room to run to the upside. So no worry there. If we were a little bit overbought, I would be slightly skeptical of a breakout to the upside. But as you guys can see, we are getting kind of pinched in between this top resistance line, right, our long-term resistance line, this red line, which has been our resistance multiple times in the past and just was our resistance back here on January 30th and 31st. But we just got resistance on it again, and now we're moving back down right now. But we also have this new support line that's been forming on the 4 hour. You guys can see we keep coming back down to it and making higher lows, and we're getting squeezed in between this top trend line and this bottom trend line. And this technically ends February 4th. And I don't think it's going to go to that. I think we're going to be breaking out of this triangle by February 3rd. So make sure you guys are watching this on your charts, right? February 3rd would end somewhere around right here. So I think we're going to be breaking out by this point. So we have a couple, obviously about 8 more 4 hour candles to go. So in the next 48 hours, we could see Zil break out of this massively long consolidation period to the upside, which would absolutely blast it off. And we're going to take a look at that, exactly where I think it's going to go in the weekly chart up next, guys. But first, I wanted to show you guys what the measured move out of this to the upside is if we end up breaking out here. So if we take our measured move there and we extrapolate it at somewhere around there where we're going to break out, that would put our measured move all the way up at about 12 cents, right? We're talking about 12 cents. That is a big move, right? That's going to give us a move if we did go to the upside of about 60%. So I'm sure a lot of you guys would like that return for Zil in the shorter term, but we also have to be worried about a downside movement as well. And usually my downside targets for a breakdown of this in a bull market would probably be our first touch on the downside about right there, right? At about 46 cents if we, obviously if we broke, we have so much support, which I don't think we're going to break out of this down to the downside. But in order for us to do that, we would have had basically to get rejected here again, break down from this shorter term symmetrical triangle, break past this longer term symmetrical triangle, right? and then obviously break this, which has been support multiple times in the past here. And then we would have to go down there, right? So we have so much support on the downside, which I don't think we're going to be breaking down to the downside there, just for how much support we built up. But obviously, if Bitcoin dumps, we're going to see Zil dump as well. But I mean, just be wary that a big move is coming for Zil, right? Whether it's to the upside or to the downside, which is definitely possible within the next 48 hours. So make sure you guys have this marked on your charts. And if you guys are trading Zil, make sure you guys are ready watching this with a hawk eye within the next 48 hours, because we're going to get a big move on it very soon, right? So that's the 4 hour, guys. And then the weekly chart for Zil. You guys know, do we even have to talk about this? We've talked about this multiple times, how bullish the weekly chart is. We obviously had our inverse head and shoulders here on the weekly and reverse to the upside, right? We basically hit our measured move from the bottom to the neckline here. We basically went up to our measured move and surpassed it, right? Perfect. And now we're basically back testing that measured move, so which is great. Great to see. But basically, we also had a cup and handle pattern as well, which also broke up to the upside. So perfect TA. TA worked perfectly there for a nice reversal on Zil. Now, what is next? Well, as you guys can see here, we cooled off the weekly RSI, right? We were obviously way overbought at a 90 on the RSI. We've cooled off now all the way back down to a 73. So we have room to run on the weekly chart as well. And if we do end up breaking this daily consolidation period that we're currently in to the upside here, we have not only the measured move of this to the upside, but looking left, there is no support and resistance, right? We went straight down here, straight up, straight down. There is no support and resistance looking left. So if this breaks out to the upside, we're talking a move probably all the way up to 17.2 cents or the previous candle close high on the weekly for Zil. That's the type of move we're talking about here if we do break up to the upside, guys. So hope you guys understand how big this chart is actually looking if we can break this to the upside. And yeah, guys, this is basically the weekly chart for Zil. We're waiting on this. So basically we're waiting on this smaller term symmetrical triangle to tell us the direction of this symmetrical triangle, to tell us the next direction on the weekly, right? And upside, you're talking 17 cents. Downside, out of this, you're talking probably coming back down to about 0.64 cents, right? But yeah, 17 cents is my target if we can break our previous local high here at about 10 cents, right? So if we can break that 10 cents, we're going up sky high for Zil. So that's the video on Zil today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are new to the channel, smack that subscribe button right down below there. I will be doing a live stream today. I plan on probably uploading or starting the live stream, so you should doing videos. But I probably will be starting the live stream probably somewhere around, let's call a live stream at 7:30. Right, we'll start a live stream at 7:30 today, so make sure you guys are looking out for that. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in that live stream. Make sure you guys tune in